Hello, I'm giving this movie called Lara Croft Tomb Raider and a sequel, Lara Croft Tomb Raider The Cradle of Life, a 10 out of 10 for being goofy fun and well written goofy fun. I like the over-the-top action that's silly and unrealistic. Like seeing like Angelina Jolie playing Lara Croft punch a shark in the sequel, and this scene is something like that straight off from a video game. From the law, I think I could have sworn I seen Lara Croft done that in the video games sometime, at least once or twice. Punch a shark, yes. So this has lots of video game logic that Lara Croft Tomb Raider has in this movie. Lots of video game action logic. Where it doesn't have to make sense, but it looks cool. Probably not the most convincing, probably not the most realistic fights that these movies might not have, but they're well entertaining. And if, well, I like this. I like the CGI mixed with the practical effects in the movies, and I'm not sure which one I like more. I think I like the first one more than the sequel. The sequel felt like it knew what kind of film it was, what kind of the film. The sequel, I couldn't help but feel like the sequel has more of a self-aware direction. Compared to the first one has this more of a self-aware direction. It's self-aware that's based off of a video game character that a lot of people seem to like. And in place of more of the first one, it has more of a tongue-in-cheek vibe compared to the sequel. The sequel plays it more straight. And I guess that's kind of my downside of the sequel. It's not as fun over the top as the first one was. And self-aware that it's based off of video games, so it doesn't need to make those actions don't need the actions the action mixed with. So basically, I just don't think the action needs to make a whole lot of sense, but it does have to look cool, I guess. And I like that the fact that the first one, I say the first one is definitely a 10 out of 10. Better than the sequel. I give the sequel a 10 out of 10, but it's not as well written and it's not as self-aware as the first one was. It seems like it's less. It seems like it kind of bought its own. I don't know what happened with the sequel, but the sequel felt like it kind of drank its own Kool-Aid and and just forgot to have fun. At times, the sequel feels like, at times, Lara Croft, The Cradle of Life feels a bit like a drag at times. Because, it's like taking itself seriously. And the first one was smart enough not to take the premise seriously of Lara Croft. And play this thing straight, but also has it played the action scene straight, but it had like a self-aware meta humor about the source material that was working and that was kind of felt like it felt like it wanted to be faithful to the games in a way. That the first one felt like wanted to try to be faithful to the games by creating this by taking sort of a more of a campy tone, less it doesn't take the movie doesn't take itself seriously, unlike the first Lara Croft game from that this like the original, unlike the original Lara Croft games from what I've seen of them. So I really appreciate So yeah, I really appreciate the the what it. I really appreciate like all the thing that this movie did. The first Tomb Raider movie and the second one I liked. I like the second one a lot though. I give them both a 10 out of 10. The two Tomb Raider movies with Angelina Jolie as Lara Croft Tomb Raider. It plays the Tomb Raider character from the games, and she does a good job, really making the role fun. And this is a fun movie. These are both fun movies. And that's my review on the Tomb Raider movies from Angelina Jolie, the first Tomb Raider movies. From that where Angelina Jolie plays Lara Croft, and I'm going to talk about the remake movie. The Tomb Raider remake that draws more inspiration from the new games, from the 2010s era of Tomb Raider games. And I'm going to talk about the new Tomb Raider movies in a different video some other time. And that's why I give Tomb Raider movies a 10 out of 10. Okay, that's my review. Goodbye. Hit the thumbs up, please. Share my content. And like this video. Hit the bell to get subscribed. Hit the bell first, then the subscribe button second to get subscribed. Goodbye.